Hey, bitch. You understand? It's Big Fee out the goddamn D. Black at y'all ass. A motherfucking again. You know what I'm saying? Gotta forgive me, man. I know I've been away for a minute, but voice kind of weak, crackling, got a little cold or whatever, but who gives a fuck, man? Say, man, if I didn't spend so much time down at that motherfucking plasma clinic, I would think I was HIV positive or something. Cause say, bro, I catch a cold every season come around. I'm gonna catch that motherfucker, man. I don't know if it's allergies, sinuses, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker have a stomach virus, I'm gonna get the stomach virus. I say, man, for some reason, I'm open to fucking colds. But anyway, minus all that bullshit, man. Let's catch up on some get downs. I don't have no notes in front of me. The only thing I have in front of me, I'm just going kind of blind. You know what I'm saying? Cause today is one of them days where I kind of got out the house. I had to get out, man, do some grocery shopping. Grab me a few little old items. You know what I'm saying, to make life comfortable. Make life a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying. So I just get some things I can pick up and try to tweak a few things, man. This year, I'm already talking about New Year's resolution. Here it is. I got 3 weeks to go. But this year, man, we really gonna crack down on treating ourselves better, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as, watching what I eat a little bit more. It's just really time to take control of impulses, man. So that's my that's my resolution, man, for right now. Take a little bit of control of so many impulses. Because I'm very impulsive, man. I eat impulsively. I just picked up the alcohol again impulsively. I'm going to have to put that back down, you know what I'm saying? The smoking, everything impulsively, you know what I'm saying? So basically, all the progress I made, I realized myself doing a 360. And we can't have that, you know what I'm saying, for 2017. But anyway, man, I go into the store today, and the same story that I told you on the last show or what have you went on today. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how many people actually witnesses this, but I see it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you a heads up if you don't notice ahead of time. Dude, I go into the store and mind my own business. Not thinking about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about nothing but getting what I'm going to get. And what I notice, any type of interaction I make with another human being, somebody several feet away is watching me. You understand what I'm saying? Making sure that whenever my cue to speak is, they can burst in and overtalk a nigga. I think it got something to do with being big and black. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a weird paradigm. You know what I'm saying? That Big Fee been looking at, and I say, man, why is the people trying to put the masculinity on the bottom? Now we can all tell that that's happening from a business perspective. As far as Hollywood and. You go a lot of places and you will see effeminized males more than you see masculine males. You know what I'm saying? I can remember a time where, the brother be out on the corner kind of somewhat lacing you up with knowledge or whatever, or just all kind of things. And now, man, people are so effeminized, man. It's crazy. So I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to come to the lowest common denominator of what this possibly could be, and all I can come up with, man, is you a big black motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, man, your energy has to be suppressed. Not has to be, but you get what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? And I will say it's something innate in the people, but I don't think it's some innate in motherfuckers, man. I think, man, we didn't get invited to the motherfucking meeting. The meeting that said, hey, man, we gonna make niggas useless. You know what I'm saying? And the bigger they are, the more you step on their toes. You know what I'm saying? So, I find myself, man, telling myself, man, because being that this is the I Think I'm Blackball podcast, Big Fee after goddamn D radio show. So being that I think I'm blackball, I already treat people with kid gloves, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause for one, I want to be able to see the shooter come from the dark. You know what I'm saying? If I got an enemy, I want to be able to see that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, see the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't be playing, games like the dozens and back talk and smack talk. You know what I'm saying? Cause it just leave too much. You know what I'm saying? Just too much to doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, who done it? You know what I'm saying? Well, he was an asshole. Woo this, woo that. He was So, anyway. So what Big Fee out the goddamn D do, man, is pretty much, man, is take the role of a gentle giant. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you get to see a little bit behind the curtains. And little motherfuckers are some jealous motherfuckers, man. Little motherfuckers are awesome. That Napoleon complex shit is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I never knew it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a strange phenomenon. I never knew people were, didn't like you because you were big. I tell you a funny little example about that. I used to go to the gym, man, a lot. I used to work out a lot. And I had ballooned up to like 312 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And in the process, I felt my health deteriorating real fast. So, man, I sprung back into shape, like bam, sprung back into shape big time. But in the middle of the weight loss, you know what I'm saying, I started noticing, man, I wasn't losing no motherfucking weight. And I was getting discouraged because I done finally got my wind up, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to fucking aerobics class. Yeah, I'm in aerobics class, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the aerobics class was just a good, I had a great aerobics class, you know what I'm saying? Which we did more like boot camp type shit. So, we incorporating weights and bands and all kind of shit in the class. Nigga, I'm dropping pounds. Like, I got down to like 270. But when I got to 270, I would go back up to 277 one day. You know what I'm saying? Back down to 272, 270, 272. Eventually I got down to like 255. But it was just a fluctuation of weight. At this 270 point, I was about 6-7, I was about a year in. I'll say about 6-7 months in. And I got stuck at that 270. I'm like, man, what's the goddamn problem? Because, nigga, I'm in this bitch going ham. I'm talking about, nigga, I leave aerobics and hit the weight room. Motherfucker looking at me like, say, man, we finna leave. I'm like, nah, I'm finna go in here and bust out a couple of. That was like a warm up for me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going in the weight room, I'm busting out the weights and shit. And not even calculating how strong I am. Cause I can remember the first day I walked in that motherfucker. Say, man, I had problems with the lightest of weight. I'm talking high school kids were laughing at me, man. I go in that motherfucker, man, I think I put a 45 on each side of the plate. I hit like 10 reps. The second time, man, like 3, I like ran out of gas, man. Just straight up crash. Motherfucker laughing, man. This big old nigga can't handle all that weight, that little bit amount of weight. So, I found it kind of funny, but I said, you know what, man, I got to tune these motherfuckers out and do what I came in here to do, which was lose weight and get in shape. So I wasn't really looking at how much progress I was making. I was surprised, though. Every time I see myself, I might go with the big boys, and they be spotting each other and shit, and I'm right there with them niggas. Like, hey man, leave that shit on there. I'll try and I get up under that bitch and hey man, I can hit this shit 10 times. You know what I'm saying? So I'm benching 225, get up to 275, get up to 315, and, but I'm not really comparing what I'm doing to what the consensus of what's going on around the gym. I got my blinders on, man. I'm just in that bitch doing what I do. I don't even know. I'm feeling like I'm not even feeling like I'm leaving the best of me in the gym. I'm leaving the gym every now and then feeling like, man, I could have did a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I could have ran a little bit more. I could have did a different exercise, put one more exercise into the regimen or whatever. So I'm not even looking at it like that. I end up switching gyms, man, coming to a gym over here by my house where it's a bunch of Mexicans and shit. And what I realized about, I'm working out with the essays, and they treat me like a god in that motherfucker. I'm talking about they just like, man, bro, you all I need to do is get about your size. And, man, what you eat, what you take, what kind of supplements you taking. I'm looking at them motherfucker like, I do take a lot of supplements though. I did do a lot of studying, a lot of learning while I was in that process. You know what I'm saying? But what ended up happening, man, was I walked by the mirror, and I can remember thinking to myself, I had a basketball jersey on. I can remember walking by the mirror thinking to myself, man, that's a big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, not big as a sloppy though, big like in nice, like, you know what I'm saying? That go a motherfucker you need to watch out for. But I'm looking at myself out the corner of my eye. It's one of them times where you kind of catch a glimpse or shadow of yourself or catch yourself in the mirror. I'm catching myself in the mirror, but I'm not knowing I'm catching myself. So when I seen myself in the mirror, I had a whole lot more respect for me. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to working out with my Mexican buddy, and I'm noticing, man, all them cats was under my chin. You know what I'm saying? Like I was several inches taller than everybody. So the point I'm trying to make, so I was big as shit, man. Up in that motherfucker looking like Shrek. So what I came to realize was, you know what, dude? You a big motherfucker. And I was probably like 35, 36 before I had even come to that conclusion. It took me my whole life to realize, man, you a big motherfucker, man. So, excuse me about all that, man. I got that, like I said, my voice kind of weak. I'm struggling to get it out, but we in here, though. Every time you hear me, it's going to be something perfectly imperfect. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, I had a nice little old chat, man. I only got 15 minutes, so we don't get to dive deep. And what I'm going to have to do, man, is start putting some PowerPoints together. PowerPoints and stretching this shit on out, man, and really getting deep down into detail. And I would love to have some interaction with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk. Because I guarantee, once I put this shit on your motherfucking mind, you're going to see it. And when you see it, it's going to definitely be nerve-wracking. You know what I'm saying? But big as we are, man, we like the movie The Ants. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta watch out, man. These little motherfuckers, man. These little motherfuckers relentless, bro. They trying to team up on us, man. We you know what I'm saying? We gotta, circle our goddamn wagons. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I had fun doing this damn thing, man. And I'm gonna go and get up out of here, man. So big fee out the goddamn D, and we out.